Hey guys, MasterKid's back with some Destiny 2.0 and I wanted to do an overview of all the new things they've added to the tower and maybe a couple of the cooler features in your actual character as well. So let's get started, shall we? So the 2.0 update has been released. If you are lucky enough to download it, I applaud you because the download times were crazy. I think everyone was hammering the servers, so it took me almost 8 hours to download the update, and that shouldn't have taken that long. I've got other people and other friends that are taking even longer than that, so hopefully in the future they can get their servers ready for big releases like this, because a lot of people were complaining because it took hours and hours. But anyway, let's get into it. So we can see here, Eris has been moved down into this location closer to the Vanguards. I believe she plays a large role in the Taken King, and I think I've seen in some of the cutscenes the Vanguard and Eris are all talking down here. So she's been relocated. Her quests have been removed, so you can no longer do her quests, but come Taken King, you will actually be able to earn Crota's Bane reputation via doing quests in that particular part of the game. But at the moment you cannot earn rep with Eris Morn anymore, but you can also buy these things, which are an absolute rip-off. And you've got a class items there as well. Now down here we've got Shax and the Crucible Quartermaster. They have nothing new at the moment whatsoever. Shax will be getting Crucible specific bounties, I believe, but at the moment he doesn't. Here we have the Exotic Armor Blueprints kiosk. Now what these do is these will actually give you a way to track and to repurchase exotic items that you have previously found. So we've got collection 1, collection 2. So here we are is all my year 1 stuff that I have. So we can see I've got the bones there, Radiant Dance Machine, so all the gear. This is everything that I've found thus far on this particular character. If we go to collection 1, it's a year 2 gear, so we can see what's going to be pulled through currently. And of course what this means is, say you were to make a secondary hunter, let's say that's what I did, I make a secondary hunter, so I've got 2 of them. It means I could come here when I'm level appropriate and I can purchase one of these and just have a second one ready to go. So it means I don't have to grind and try and find it. I don't have to swap between characters. I could just come here, and providing I have enough legendary marks, I can just buy another one. So it's a really nice feature. It also means you could dismantle exotics that you never intend on using if they're not upgraded. So you can dismantle that exotic and it'll just stay in the vault, which is really nice. So that means that if it was something you were like, well, I'll never use that piece of armor, I'm just going to dismantle it and I don't want to keep it in the vault, you can just have it as a blueprint. So you can always come back and get it if you wanted to test it out. But here we have the crest of Alpha Lupi, and you can see there's a really cool feature that's been added to it. You see down the bottom there, reduces incoming void burn damage. So on certain chest pieces they've added a perk where they have burn reduction. So it's really nice to see that it's been added to a previous exotic like this. And of course you can also see supers generate an orb, extra orb, revive, and be revived faster. So that it used to be the perk you had to unlock on the exotic. Now that perk is unlocked by default, so as soon as you find that exotic and equip it, you have the benefit of that effect. But yeah, the reduced burn damage is a really nice feature. I like that. Anyway, that's the armor side, and of course there's a weapon side as well. So here are the weapons. Same deal. You can see all the exotics you found in year 1 right here, and then you can see currently what's being brought through to year 2. Of course you've got the Suros there that's been changed. It's like a gunmetal grey colour now. It looks really mean. Different fire rate selectors as well, so you can actually change the fire rate. Focus fire is spinning up, which is a really nice feature for the Suros, for people that wanted the extra fire rate over the extra damage. Last words coming through, Hawkmoon's coming through, Bad Juju, Red Death. We've also got Invective, Truth, and the Thunderlord. So that is the weapons kiosk. The last kiosk down here is your abandoned quest, which is an interesting one. So if you've ever abandoned a quest, they'll pop up in here. So you can actually come back and pick that quest up and do it again. So if you ever deleted something, that got rid of a quest to make room for a couple more bounties or something like that, what you can actually do is pick these up and redo them. So that's really nice. So it means that if you ever missed out on gear by accidentally deleting something you didn't want to delete, you can always come back here and pick it up. So that's a really nice feature that they added that in. One of the other things they've done is they have added quests currently to your Vanguard leader. At the moment, I'm on the Hunter. So if you approach them and you have a maxed out subclass, you'll actually pick up a quest for that subclass. Now, there's no new items that you can see, but what you do get is this. So we go into our new quest screen. We've got Path of the Gunslinger and Path of the Blade Dancer. When I started the game, I was on Gunslinger when I came down. So Kate actually said, oh, here you go. Here's a quest. Go and do this stuff. So I've done a bit of it and I'm up to step 8. I believe that's the last step. But what I've got to do is go and get 3 major kills, 15 total kills, and complete a strike using the golden gun, and I'll unlock a legendary armor upgrade. I believe it's a cape. They actually give you a level 40 class item, so you can't use it at the moment, but that's what you do unlock. And of course, there's one there for Blade Dancer as well, so if you go and talk to him, or if you even just switch over to the Blade Dancer class, it'll activate that quest, and you can come back, talk to him, and he'll give you things to do. The rewards at the lower levels are class items as well, so there's a nice cape that I'm wearing now that I got from it. So it's quite nice. Of course, they've moved all of your reputation into the quest screen as well, so you can check your rep there. All your bounties are here as well, and it means that you can complete your bounties in this screen, so you do not have to travel back to the tower or the reef to complete your bounties. And one nice thing is as well, you can see this one's got a little green thing on it. What you can do is track them. So let's say I want to track this one. 30 kills without dying. I want to track this one, and I want to track a Crucible one. So let's go track this one as well. Now, if we get out of this screen, and if we tap our ghost, you can see those bounties are now tracked on the side of the screen. So rather than having to go into your menu, look up the bounties, you can get quick access to your bounties and see exactly where you are. That's one of the best features I think they've added for practicality. It's really nice. You've got access over this as well, so you can turn it off. You can go voice channel, tracked items. If you do a nightfall, you can actually switch between tracked items and the nightfall void burn or the burn that's currently active. So very good. Very good. What else is in here, man? There's heaps of stuff. So let's go over to our good friend Evalevante. Now, she is the Guardian outfitter. She sells you the shaders. She sells you the seashells by the seashore. But at the moment, she actually has new stuff, which has been a year. Yes, that's right. It's been a year since her inventory was changed. So she's always had the same things. Actually, I lie. They did add a couple of the Cryptarch shaders and things to her. But here she is tucked away down here. Yesterday, she actually had 2 shaders, and today she's got 1. But you can see it down here. This is one of the new ones here, Atlantean 5055. And it looks great because it's a really dark blue. That bright red, so that is a really nice looking shader there. But yeah, definitely check them out. They're fairly cheap as well, 22.50 glimmer. The speakers Year 1 emblems have been moved to her as well, so they now live down here, and she has her standard array of emblems as well, and she also has these particular ones. I don't know how many new shaders she's going to sell, but as far as I know, there's been 2 added because I bought 2 when it came out, which was yesterday. Now, speaking of shaders, we've got the shader kiosk. Spoiler, if you don't want to see heaps of new shaders or even what was in the game, don't look at this because this is going to show you heaps of stuff. So here we go. This shows you everything, or pretty much everything I think they want you to see. So you can see up here we've got all of these new Taken King shaders, and some of them look absolutely crazy. And the cool thing is they show you how to get them. You see that the Anahata and a Hatter obtained from Cryptarch packages. Look at this shader. Look at it, man. Look at that. St. Patrick's Day shader. That is magnificent. So if you're sipping beers on St. Patrick's Day, we need to be wearing that shader. So we need to find that before that happens. But that looks magnificent. Look at that. It's really good. I won't show you all of them because there's just heaps. Cool thing is it shows you every one of the 4 faction shaders for all 3 factions currently as well. So if you ever wanted to see what you would look like with a particular shader from a faction, there it is. Really nice. Again, they are random, so they don't have a thing. It doesn't tell you how to get them. It just says found in packages. They've added 2 new shaders for the Trials of Osiris. So you can see the Eris passage, which is one that I've actually already got right there, which is beautiful. And then you've got the Amduit ink. I'm trying. There's that one there, which isn't too bad. You can also see a cool thing that my chest that I'm wearing there actually changes now with the shader, which is nice. It used to only change marginally. Now it changes a lot. Looks really cool. So that one's quite nice as well, the Abydus Comet. But that's it. That's all the new shaders. There's a couple down here as well. You can see Substance there, Refraction Melt. You've got Arctic Proxy, and they show you where all of these are obtained from. So really nice. Same deal with your emblems right here. So you can see all your emblems. You'll only see faction emblems from a faction that you're not pledged to. Now, I'll have to run all the way over to the other side of the map to show you what pledge is, but instead of wearing a class item now, you can just pledge allegiance to a faction. You'll get a badge, and that means you can wear whatever you want as far as your class item goes, and you'll still earn reputation. Also, I need this emblem. It is magnificent. Reward from Vanguard Strikes. These are the emblems that I believe you can unlock from doing the quests at the Vanguard. So they'll tell you to do particular things for your subclasses, and at the end of it, I think you unlock an emblem. So could be wrong, but I believe that's how that works. That one looks pretty rad. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's go over to the speaker. So the speaker now has none of his usual stuff, but he is selling the new ghost shells. So if we talk to him, hello fella, he has these new ghost shells. So you've got defense rating on the ghost shells as well. So your defense is factored in by your ghost class items, by everything now. So if you want to have a high light level, and for certain activities there's a recommended light level, you'll need to be wearing a good ghost, a good class item. It factors in everything, so quite nice. And the new perks on these particular ones is they have resource detectors. You can see that one's got spin metal, relic iron, and relic iron. These ones are just better, I think, in stats. Yeah, you see that one's got like 15 discipline, and they've got slightly more defense. Can't unlock those at 36, but yeah, you can buy ghosts, and apparently they're going to be more common. There's ones in the Crucible. I imagine there's going to be ones you can find. Maybe ones from Legendary Package, maybe even an exotic ghost, who knows? But that is what the speaker is selling at the Momentous. Let me do a loop all the way over the other side of the map, and I'm just trying to think, is there anything? Oh, I could show you the vault. So the vault, of course, has been changed. So I'm going to walk over to where the ships are, and I'll also walk over to Dead Orbit. But I'll show you the vault because it's on the way. I don't think, is she back? No, she's not back, Tess. Tess. All right, so the vault, of course, for people that didn't see it, the vault is massive now. So you've got 72 slots for weapons. You've got 72 slots for armor, and you also have 36 slots for common items. So you can absolutely fill up now. That would have been a godsend earlier, but I'm sure we've all deleted stuff we didn't want to delete already. But going into the Taken King, they have added heaps of stuff. Almost, I think, more than the original vanilla version of Destiny. They've added like that much stuff, so that's going to be really good. Excuse me. All right, here we are, Arch Halal. Yalal. Let's have a chat to him. So what we've got now is, because I'm 25 in Dead Orbit, he'll give you a quest. So you need to be 25 in the faction before you'll get these quests, okay? So I'm 25, quest unlocked. Bang. Now, the cool thing with this is, okay, like I said, you no longer need to wear your class item, but this is magnificent. Now, what you can do is you can change materials for faction reputation. So how many times have you came back to the tower and handed in your bounties and been maybe 20 short or something like that, and you needed to go back and do a patrol mission to earn your faction package? Now you can trade stuff in, and some of them are magnificent. The moats, you can trade 5 moats in for 100 faction rep, which is huge. Moats are really easy to get now if you run strikes and dismantle weapons. Really easy to get. I traded some in before to get some packages. I'm going to finish this video out by cracking a couple of Dead Orbit packages, but check this out. So if we hit acquire, it stacks with Nightfall. So you get 125 rep for 5 moats. When Xur comes, you can change. You can also buy heavy ammo packs. Oh no, that was the wrong one. Where's the heavy ammo packs? Heavy ammo packs will give you 31, which means that you'll be able to use strange coins to buy 5 heavy ammo packs. So that's like 5 3s, 15. So that's like 150 per strange coin, I think. My maths is probably terrible, but I think that's how it works. So if it's one heavy ammo pack for 31 rep, it costs you one strange coin for 5 packs, 5 3s, 15, 150 per strange coin. So that means if you were one of the dudes that had a stack of strange coins, you could just come down here and just buy as many like faction packages as you possibly wanted. So that's a really nice feature. Now what I was talking about was this. If we go over to inventory now, you'll see we have a dead orbit faction badge. So this is the thing that now controls whether you're aligned to a faction. You can only do one per week, so if you are to abandon it, you can't join them for another week, which means that you can't hop between factions. So it is kind of a thing they want you to stay with the one faction, earn their stuff. But it's really nice because it means you can wear whatever you want. So that was the cape I got from doing the gunslinger quest from Cade earlier. So cool looking cape. Cool looking cape. Anyway, I think that's about it for that. Oh, this is another one as well. Right? Check this out. I don't think he's got anything new. I don't think I've checked it. This video is much longer than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, you got nothing there. All right, let's get out of here. Now this will be another spoiler. If you don't want to see new ships, if you don't want to see anything like that, then look away now. Look away now. But this shows you all of the faction ships, which is amazing. There's 3 faction ships per faction now. I don't know whether these are going to be earned, but see how they just say found in dead orbit packages? So you've got the original faction ship, which is a Fermi solution here. So that was the original dead orbit one, but now you've got a reskin of it, and it looks tough as. Look at this one. With the camo, oh, that's magnificent. So that's the vacuum diagram. Beautiful. And you've got a third one here, which is a little disappointing for Dead Orbit because it's a reskin of one of Varric's sort of style ships. It still looks unique, yes, but I would rather something that was just completely brand new. Again, you've got reskins of these as well. So there is the Tauhard War, and you've got the Climb, which is a new one. So that's a reskin of the FWC. Looks like it's just got some white highlights added. The new FWC ship is really cool. Look at this thing. The Road Unraveled. So it's like a little bug, mosquito-looking ship. Excuse me. The Visible Hand and the other one look very similar. So if you look at that and then look at this. Very similar. I want to say almost identical. And then you've got the new one here, the Comitatus, which is massive. Massive. But anyway, faction ships in there. You've got Crucible ships here. I won't show you again. I won't just spoil everything for you, but you can track all of your ships here. You've got Collection 2 here, which looks like these are all the ships available. And then 3, you've got promotional ships. You've got heaps of stuff. It's incredible. Anyway, let's get to the end of this video. So I've probably got a lot of other stuff I can show you. There's a lot of cool new things that have been added to the game. I'm just trying to think if I covered everything in the tower. I think I have. But yeah, a lot of cool new things. The game is just, it's like a whole new game now. It's like a whole new game. And when Taken King actually comes out, it's going to be a lot of stuff to do. Having a lot of fun with it. Look at this guy. Anyway, I believe I have some Dead Orbit faction packages. Now, hopefully, above all hopes, we can get something nice for the camera. Let's jump up on the roof, because we no longer talk to this guy face to face, man, because I'm sure everyone's been robbed by this guy before. So what you've got to do now, man, is you've got to sneak up on him, and you've got to steal your faction packages through the roof. All right, I'll show you. Right there. He doesn't know you're here. He just turns around and goes, what was that? And then he notices all his faction packages are gone. So this is how you get shaders. This is how you get ships. You got to steal them. All right, you got to steal them. So we've got 3 Dead Orbit packages. Let's crack them. Wish me luck, YouTubes. 1, coin and emote. All right, confirmed that the faction packages are still terrible. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go kill myself. Anyway, let's get the second one. Oh, boots and emote. Come on, man. Last one. 3 packages in a row. Let's get it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh my god, that was so bad. That was so bad. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. An overview of the tower and all its new features. Some of the new things that you can also see in your character. I don't think I talked about this. Let me do this quickly. So there is your emotes as well. So it looks like you've got a room for a stack of those. So I've got point now. And of course, when the collector's edition and things come out, you'll get more. So hopefully there's more they haven't talked about as well. So there are new emotes there. And you've also got your artifact slot, which will unlock when you're level 40. Don't know much about that, but we'll see how we go. Anyway, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this overview of the tower and 2.0 and all herein. I hope you enjoyed the factioning that I did, which was just awful, wasn't it? It was just awful. Anyway, more Destiny to come. I started recording the Dark Souls again yesterday. For people that stuck around and watched 20 minutes of Destiny, if you were a fan of Dark Souls, I did start recording the Dark Souls series up again. So once I've got it all recorded, I'll start slowly releasing it onto YouTube. But it is coming. It is coming. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed. And until the next video, we'll see you later.